comment, you won't come back on.
I'm good.
I need my references.
We got the good ears.
Really? That's how you feel?
Okay, again, this is Dragon Shitty Book Club. I'm sorry. We were reading, what is it? The Ever King
by
L.J. Andrews.
It's a fantasy dark romance.
Yes, the first book in the series. I think there's 3. There might only be 2. I don't
There's
know.
1 out of 3.
1 out of 3. 1 out of 3. Perfect.
We'll see if we'll continue.
And we have read to chapter 20. We read chapter 20.
20.
So far.
I think we're about 40% of the way through.
41.
Wow. Very, like,
get your references right.
I'm sorry, I don't have anything in my hand. I'm just guessing.
We had no research.
There's nothing going. I don't know.
I'm conceding.
Anyway, to restart.
Can you not?
Can you? Yeah.
It's Crumb.
Oh. How did you feel about the beginning of the book?
Okay, so it was boring. I didn't like it, but that's also because I was really, really struggling to read it. I have this crying thing right here. Okay, not thing.
Not
I love her.
crying thing.
I love her, but she was crying a lot. That's kind of hard to read. But now I have this amazing audio person that reads for me. And it's so much easier for me to understand. Love her.
Me too.
She said ditto.
Retweet.
The beginning of the book was great. I don't know. I just like meeting Olivia's friends. I liked Jonas and his brother and her cousin. I loved her little brother. I love him. Bring him back. He was the star of the show, really.
He's probably dead.
What was his name?
His name? Rorik. He called him Roar. He was 9, and he tried to carry an axe. She said he's probably dead.
He tried to protect his
You see how she was
sister.
about that? All he did was get hit over the head. He probably just passed out. Justice for Rorik. BRB. We're losing the R, so we're just dag right now. Today we're just dag.
Also, it's just drag because M is dead.
Like Rorik.
For the scene.
She's with Rorik.
M is with Rorik.
Maybe she could tell us how he is. Anyway, your thoughts.
My thoughts, the book.
It's just the first word.
Okay, the first part of the book was kind of hard to read. I'm not a big fantasy person, so it was bad.
She's a low-key fantasy person. She actually loves it.
Bro. I had to finish today the rest of the
fantasy
chapter.
book?
This is my first fantasy book.
Me too. I can't remember another time I read a fantasy book.
It's for some people. It's not for others.
But it's getting better, but the beginning sucks. It's just really slow, and I feel like there's so much going on.
You like right now? It's slow right now.
Wow.
We're approaching the halfway mark.
No, not now.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
We're talking about the start, remember?
I was just making sure.
You don't want to set it twice.
What is the way she phrased it? I got confused. Okay.
Giselle, did she explain?
She said ditto. What Rosie said?
I like the beginning. I don't know why. Just it was visually like really cool.
There are no visuals.
The visuals in my head made it look really cool. But I don't know. Like I feel like what we recently read was a little hard to. I don't know. Yeah, most recent chapters. I feel like for some reason for me it was a little hard to imagine, which is weird because I had an audio.
There was a lot going on though.
Yeah.
There was a lot going on.
To be fair.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get to that.
Mhm.
I don't know.
So it helps if you're able to imagine what's going on.
Mhm.
You paint a movie in your head.
Sometimes I think also sometimes I'm like, okay, I don't need to put too much thought into it. This is what's happening.
Yeah.
Sometimes them being pirates throws me off because they'll be like,
Yeah.
ladies, me boys, ye bastards.
So are we now discussing where we're at with the book?
Sure, I don't know.
So we have
wait.
all
Yeah, let's discuss where we're at.
what we're doing.
No, we can discuss where we're at.
Huh?
What we last read.
Yeah, so we all have today finished chapter 20.
Today. Today. I don't really remember it, so y'all are gonna have to walk me through it because I finished it on Wednesday. Yeah, I finished it on Wednesday.
Bro.
You recently read it.
So,
you tell us what's going on.
I don't know. It's so hard to read.
They're in the boat.
Shit, my ear fell off again.
And they're showing her around. She thinks he's horrendous. She's trying to picture him as a horrendous person, but she keeps seeing good sides of him. She thinks he's handsome, but then she's like, oh no, disgusting, he's a big man. But then she sees him again, she's like, ooh, sexy.
Yeah, all this like,
oh, he's
give and
despicable.
take.
This
She's undecisive.
psychomaniac. He's hot as hell. Would ride, but factual.
yeah.
This is factual. And
was she assigned?
I love the relationship with the cook. Her relationship with the
I
cook.
love the cook.
I like the cook part.
I don't know if I keep calling him Sewell, but I don't know if that's his name. Sewell.
I like
Sewell.
Sewell. I was like, isn't it Sewell? But
Sewell.
there's a reason I think it's Sewell.
It's because I call him Sewell. I don't know what his name is.
Sewell's good.
Sewell's good guy.
The cook.
I like Celine. She's just on the right side of crazy. She's just fun.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can see that she's like not innocent, just like young. That she only knows a certain thing.
Yeah.
Certain things.
All this that she's been exposed to.
Are they cousins? From the
Celine?
Celine
That's what I thought, but I honestly forgot how he described their relationship. We were discussing what abilities we would have if we were because we are Fae. We are people.
We are
with
Fae.
abilities. We are.
I am an arson, so
Fire.
I
That'd be
like
cool.
to burn things.
That's what arson is.
I know. I know. I just wanted to make sure y'all know this.
She's got fire. Something to do with fire.
Yeah. But if you have if something burns, it wasn't me.
Just admitted to being an
You
arson.
can control your
It
fire.
was Baby Rosie.
It was
okay.
it was baby. It was baby Rosie. It wasn't me. She doesn't know how to control it, guys.
Yeah. She
I
inherited the power.
She like to do baby fires.
Dragon shifter.
Oh my gosh, that like oh, I'm a shapeshifter. I do a lot of shape shifting.
What's your favorite shape to shift into?
Shitting.
What's your favorite shape to shit into?
Maybe like a dog, wolf, or a rat.
Oh yeah, New York rat.
Yeah.
What would you do as a rat? How do you fight your foes?
She would definitely go down the.
I would be like, in the festival in the city. I don't know. I get around.
New York rat.
New
I
rat.
don't know if it heard that, but that was Brandon.
Yeah.
The what is unofficial member of our club? The B is silent. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
The P is
Be
silent.
silent and little.
And it goes to the R. It's like a little subscript.
It's squared.
Yeah. These is R. Anyway.
What's your power?
I don't know. I want to do something with wind. I don't know why I love wind.
You're a windbender.
Airbender. I always wanted. I don't know. If I always said if I ever had a power, it would be one of the elements, either water or wind, because they're both just majestic. But other than that,
Or that, yeah.
Do you just blow people?
Use it in your mind.
You blow people away.
Yeah. Yeah.
About the book, when it says bloods, like it has.
Bloodsinger.
I don't like his. Isn't it Eric?
Eric Bloodsinger.
I know, but like
Mhm.
when they call him just Eric, I'm like, who is that?
Who the fuck?
When they call Olivia, I'm like, where'd she come from? Who is
Oh yeah,
Olivia?
that too. I'm like, wait, hold on.
Because they don't ever really say their names.
They just call her
either
the princess or something.
Princess. He calls her Songbird all the time.
Yeah.
Love. And then like when he's talking to himself, he's like, Olivia is driving me crazy. That's about it.
I like that name more though, Livia, rather
Livia.
than like Songbird.
Songbird's stupid.
Songbirds giving me poppy.
She's a copycat because she started calling him Serpent.
Yeah.
Chapter 16.
Just scroll it.
Celine. I was telling them that when I read to them, I imagined Celine to have like this kind of more roguish, rough voice, and then at one point later it goes, Celine's high voice did this, and I was like, she's got a high voice.
She's got like a high
Yeah,
irritating.
that didn't suit me.
voice.
Celine, I have to change her voice now, so unfortunately. And there was also the other part with the witch, then the Narza.
Mhm.
When they said that she had like a rough voice, that's how I started doing it. But then they said that she changed into this like beautiful looking woman, but they said nothing about her voice. So I was like, does she have a more sultry voice, or is she still going like ah? That's how I imagined her to sound.
Well, didn't say anything about her voice shifting.
Exactly.
So probably
So I was like, she probably still sounds like that. But I was also like, if you're
she
changing
sounds
into
like a
this,
grandma. Doesn't she sound
she's
like grandma?
supposed to.
Mm.
Who's your favorite character?
The cook.
Sibel. Sibel. Great job.
I don't have one, but
You
doesn't
got
mean
a list?
but it doesn't mean I don't like.
Yeah, so far no one has screamed to me be like, "Oh my gosh, I like this person." I mean, the cook, yeah, but like also he's kind of mental, so.
Oh.
She's
Poor man has been through war.
he's got his head bashed in. He speaks in riddles.
He's so cute.
Sad.
He took a knife for the woman.
This is factual. Well, actually,
It fell on him.
It fell on him.
Whatever, man. It could have fallen on her, and it didn't. So he took a knife for her. And then it was so funny because she had pulled the knife out, and I was like, "That looks bad if you walk in on that." And
That's
then
what yeah.
walked in on it. I was like, "Yeah, that looks bad."
I was like, as soon as he got stabbed, I was like, when she left to go help, I was like, yeah, they're gonna think she stabbed
Poor
him.
cook. But it was immediately like Celine was like, "Oh, okay, you didn't stab him. That works."
We're good now.
We're good.
But get in this boat with me. Let's put him in the king's bed.
Yeah, just let him bleed there.
Well,
Tied up.
They put pressure bandages on him.
Let him bleed there. Tie him up. He's good.
They were so
Why
brutal.
did they tie him up?
Who tied him up?
Tie up the wound. He's good.
Okay.
Oh, we get glimpses of Livia being pretty much insane, where she was saying how that part of her was glad that the guy that Lucian was gonna die or something. Like she was like
Oh, that was
in that,
so
like, in the
weird.
She was like, where Livia was saying that she was like glad for whatever was gonna come to Lucian, like his death or like being tortured or whatever, because he'd hurt innocent people, and then she was like, I don't know this side of me or something like that.
When did that happen?
At the end of the book.
At the end of the book? You read the end of the book?
Well, yeah, at
Yeah.
the end of the
She's been
chapters.
around Bloodsinger too long.
No, I think that's just always who she's been.
Yeah, because
She's just realizing it.
Because of the way her parents grew up, raised her,
Mm-hmm.
she was saying how they're proud people. And, like, she's not going to let herself look weak in front of anyone else either, is what she was saying earlier in the chapters.
He's confusing too, because I can't tell if he actually like, because him to himself, he's like she does like she stirs all these emotions in me, where like she either drives him crazy or like he wants to jump her bones or whatever. Are you eating more ASMR eating?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for them to fuck at this point.
I'm scared to audiobook that, because you know some of them the girls like moan and shit. And I'm like, I don't know if I want my friends to hear me moan. We'll see.
You're just gonna like be
I'm gonna
really into it. Yeah, and then you're just gonna go
Yes,
like that.
please.
That's what it's gonna go monotone. And then he did. You're gonna be like, this is
He
trash.
ripped off my clothes.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I can't wait to hear it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like those parts.
Okay. I'll send it. We'll see. We'll see how descriptive it is. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pretty descriptive. Just them in her room was not even descriptive, but you could tell that if it had gone further,
It was going
would
that
have been.
way.
Some of those words are hard, like just weird to say.
So he just found out what her power was, or her
Yeah,
what's it
her
called?
earth healing is what they're calling it, which I think is
Pretty cool. I think Ali said it was stupid.
Yeah.
earth healing.
Well, just you guys
It's,
think
cool.
like,
it's
oh my gosh, what's your like? What do they call? Well, I just asked you.
hers is fury, but they call it magic.
Fury.
Yeah, she calls magic fury. Everyone else calls it magic.
Oh. Maybe that's just the sea fae.
The sea fae also can only summon their ability when they sing. Did you notice?
Even though they're underwater, aren't they? Well,
Not the entire time.
Huh?
Not the entire time. Like they went underwater to go into the chasm, and then they went underwater when they summoned the whirlpool.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine all that stuff. Cause me, I think that's why I don't like fantasy as much. Because like,
Hard to picture.
it's hard to picture, and I don't picture things like that. Like when I'm reading books, I just like picture. I don't picture the background or anything. I always just picture the people talking. And like a blood space.
I can't picture how big the boat is. I don't know how big it is.
I don't know what's happening.
It's probably really big if it's a king's boat.
Yeah. I don't know why. I can picture like the water, and I can picture where they are.
You can see it.
I can see it. Yeah.
The bad fantasies, or more like you can. Yeah. I can see it, but sometimes I can't. Like they're on the beach right now, or are they? No, they left the beach. I was gonna
Actually,
say,
did it say anything of how they got to her?
They just left.
Yeah, I didn't
like,
give any.
Go in the boats. We're heading to the tower, and then like the next chapter, we're at the tower.
Good, because those girls are so anyways.
Your teeth are falling out.
We never knew how.
That's your normal ear,
I
Allie.
think her arm is
Don't call me out.
bent.
Him being able to feel what she's feeling or see what she's seeing, feel and see what she's seeing. Ah, my ear fell. At the end.
Yeah.
I wonder what that was.
Yeah, in the chapter we were reading, that chapter 20, it ended with a big cliffhanger. You're like,
him
what the hell's happening?
What's happening? And you're just like, what did happen?
What were y'all talking about last though?
We're talking about her. Well, first, I think the last thing we said was that they were at the beach and they said, let's go to the tower, and then they were at the tower.
Yeah.
Oh, we said that he could feel and see what she was feeling and seeing. At the end of the last chapter, he was like, what's happening?
Mhm.
Or did you do
Obviously
something?
they're connected.
Yeah. But I also, like, I want to know how the rune got on her. Like, I know that they said she broke the...
The barrier or whatever.
She broke the medallion, the talisman, and then all of a sudden the rune appeared on her arm.
Mm-hmm.
And the rune.
Oh, I thought it was already there and it just lit up, right?
No, it was not there.
Oh, okay. I thought she got it when she was little, like with him, I guess, somehow.
No, it appeared after she broke the talisman, which I feel like, I mean...
But I thought she mentioned a scar before.
Before she got it?
Yeah, she got when she was...
We'll get a
with
recap
him or
later.
something.
Snap.
I won't know. I mean, I can look for it in the prologue. We can look for it in the prologue right now. The prologue's not that long.
Because I thought she, like, complained about it whenever she was,
Oh, she complained about it?
Yeah, whenever she was in her castle or something.
Oh, that was
Before all
after.
happened.
That was after
Yeah,
she
it
got
was. Yeah. No. I thought it was before.
The disc she promised to protect mere moments before had fallen beneath her body. Now the shimmer folded in 3 jagged pieces and saw the tears blurred her vision as she gathered pieces sobbing. Promises to the night she fixed it. And then she was broken. Perhaps it was the desire that kept her from noticing the strange room once marked on the surface of the disc, now branded the smooth skin below the clip of her elbow.
Yeah. So I guess when she fell it, that's how she got it, huh?
When she broke it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he doesn't know it's broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't know it's
That's why she's scared to tell him. She was going to tell him, and then he said something about how, like, if he had the talisman and end the war. And she was like, nope, not telling him it's broken now.
Can you see
Yeah.
me from right here?
Can you see the baby? So yeah, that's when she got it. Is whenever she broke it. And honestly, she should probably just tell him, because even his grandma was like, it's not that big a deal. Like, you and your men, you kings do like so much for this power and all that.
He's so like
And she
worried
even
about
said,
that piece.
yeah, she said you don't understand like everything that was said about the talisman or something like that. She's like, you don't understand everything, boy. He left. He said, this is what I'm talking about sometimes when I react to things.
Uh-huh.
He said, like, see you later, grandma, or something like that. And I was like, grandma?
Yeah.
Really?
You get Danny's comments in the audible too, huh?
That's what I told her. She
No,
needs
I
to,
told her I edited it all out.
she needs to have bloopers where she says like
You do
commentary.
edit it all out.
I do edit it. But there sometimes when I speak, like when she was getting kidnapped and then she saw Rorik and Rorik was holding this axe and he was described it was like too heavy for him, so I just imagine this 9-year-old boy struggling to hold up an axe trying to save his sister, and I was like, I was reading that part and I was like, oh my god, Rorik is so cute. I was like, gotta edit that out. Anyway, anybody discuss? Anybody have anything else to say? I asked who anybody's favorite character was, and they said they didn't have one. You said Seagull.
Well, I just said Sewell because it was the only one character I remember because I talked about him not too long ago.
Seagull's the only one I would die for. Well, I did die for Rorik. Put me in this book. I'm protecting both of those
I need
people.
you to do those first 2 chapters again because I can't remember anything of this battle.
You want me to do prologue to 5? That's what I'm doing tonight.
What?
I want you to record the first 5 chapters because I didn't do this. I just went from 6 on.
Yeah.
Because
that's what she
I
said.
don't know what this fight was with Rorik and all that. That's how bad it was for me to read.
But I recorded that.
Did you?
I had to because that's when I was like, oh my god, Rorik is so cute.
No, you probably recorded the end of it.
I recorded all of 6.
Yeah, you did. It wasn't 6?
I don't know. But the only reason I'm saying that is because I remember when I was like recording it, going, "Oh my god, Rorik is so cute."
I probably just.
I know you did 6.
It probably was.
Yeah, because 6 is whenever you first get into his point. No, second time you get to his point of view, and he hadn't gotten on the island, or he hadn't made his way to the castle yet.
I was gonna say it's probably because when she was crying and I should have listened. Moments.
Chapter 8 is when you're going up to her room.
Or maybe it was when
Yeah,
I was
and
falling
that's when.
asleep. It's either when she was crying, and I couldn't hear it properly, or when I was accidentally falling asleep. I couldn't, obviously. I gotta re-listen to that one because I missed that whole piece.
It's chapter 8, or you can listen to chapter 8.
No, I remember all the stuff that happened in the room.
Mm-hmm.
I just nothing like the fighting afterwards.
I was completely forgot about this, but how she keeps taking credit for the fact that he has a limp is funny to me.
Yeah.
Because she keeps going, ha. And then I remember how bad I hurt him. Nah, he's always had that limp, sweetie.
Little do you know, honey.
He's actually not limping because of you. I mean, he might be, but that was just always with him.
Yeah.
So he's just limping because that's when just that he beat him. Or do we know?
It was probably one of the injuries that he got as a child.
Old traumas.
Oh my gosh, the both of us.
Allie's ears aren't strong enough. And then Celine got all teary-eyed when he got cut.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The cook?
How far should we read now? What's next?
5 chapters, I assume. 25.
Read all of 25.
I think that's like 50 pages. Not even.
Not sure.
I mean, a little bit more. It's probably like 60.
We do 100 pages?
I'm always down.
I mean,
But she didn't finish the 5 chapters.
this is factual.
Neither did Madison.
I'm telling you, just send her the docs, and if she listens to it, she listens to it. She has the.
Give her the resources, and if she doesn't, then that's on
I've been so sleepy all week this week.
Then you can be listening to it on the way to work, on the way.
44 pages if you read all of 21 through 25.
What if we would do 6 chapters so it can be like almost a little more than 50?
50.
It'll be 50 even?
No. Like 54. No, 50.
What percentage would we be there?
If we finish 26?
Yeah.
Bruh. We'll never know. I don't know. It doesn't tell me.
So when you read, you leave the blank at the bottom?
I don't know how to bring it back. No,
Huh?
here we go. 54. No, because I haven't
54%?
done this in a minute.
Oh, okay.
If we finish 26 and we get to 27, we'll be 54% done. That's what? 13 more?
That's fine.
I forgot what percent
6
we're on now.
chapters. So we get at least 50% of the book done finally.
Yeah. Get over that mark.
Anyway, so enjoying it so far. At least I am. I can't speak for everyone else.
Now.
The only thing that throws me is that he is a pirate, and the way they speak. He's also kind of a dick, but he knows it.
Except for with her.
No, he's a dick to her.
My love.
I like it compared to like other books.
What
Like,
we've read.
yeah, some that you've read before.
The way that was going.
This is like really good.
Yeah, but our bar isn't very high.
We've been reading some.
Oh, just for
How
ours?
many have we read?
We read Pretty Little Liars, A Thousand Boy Kisses, 20 Years Later, Riggs, and House Beyond the Dunes.
That's it?
Well, when did we start?
It feels like we've read more.
Like at the. Did we start before New Year or after New Year's?
Before, way before.
Way before.
Oh, because we were so probably like 2 months before.
No, we did it with. We were even doing it during your birthday.
Pretty Little Liars, we read. My phone's over there. That was me looking for it.
Did you read another one of the Pretty Little Liars?
No, I just got the 3-book collection because I did not like the updated one that everyone was doing with the TikTok and like.
I wish
Oh,
I
yeah.
got that modern one.
I didn't like it. It was so stupid. I mean, it was stupid regardless, but having it like modern was dumb because.
Yeah, I wish we had the.
She had it. She had to buy it though.
There's one point where I don't remember who the characters were, but they were like, "I need to go over to show her my
This is
TikTok."
the wrong book.
Like, why don't you just send it over?
Yeah.
Why don't you just send the TikTok?
We're gonna go to their house to watch this new TikTok. Okay, why?
Maybe this will make a TikTok.
So maybe I don't know. It was stupid. All these new posters of like Billie Eyelash and
Eyelash.
Got some nice eyelashes then.
I gotta go back.
This is the longest time we've talked about a book.
We were forcing ourselves to.
This is how we have to force ourselves to.
Oh my god, let's do that. Madison will be so proud of us. Keep your head up. Damn. Celine's an aggressive woman. She said, keep your head up. That's how she said it.
Oh.
Celine smacked the side of her shoulder, or the back of her shoulder. But she also said, "Keep your head up."
Keep ye head up.
Keep ye head
Her
up.
power's pretty cool.
What is Celine saying?
She can
With the
summon-
water.
She can call water.
Oh yeah, with her voice. Singing.
We're supposed to hate Tate, but it's because Eric hates him, and Larson is on his side. But I don't know what their abilities are.
Tate is insane.
Probably.
He smiles deviously every time they mention about hurting people.
That's funny.
You know what? I feel like this is my ears. My ear. I feel like this is something they would actually use in the book that Ring right there.
Yeah.
So you're just more in
You're just more character.
more character.
Absolutely, that was the plan.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh wait, how do we feel about Livia? The main character.
I
heard
Olivia.
Olivia. She really grinds my gears. Anyway, I was gonna say she kind of is a whore. She's just trying to lose her virginity like immediately to the first guy she saw.
Best friend?
Well, she said fuck it, mine as well. It's because all her friends are whores.
Fact. When you
And
live
so
with
sh-
Jonas.
When you live in old fantasy times.
You do what you gotta do. That's all the fun you can have.
Because then you're just gonna get arranged marriage off to somebody. Although her parents weren't going to send her off. I think they wanted her to marry for love. She just wanted to see what it was. She was like, I'm not naive. I'm not innocent. I can do this.
She just wanted to be a cool kid.
She failed. She got kidnapped.
And then she got kidnapped on her first try.
Such a cool kid.
Her first attempt.
What a cool
So,
girl.
like, I didn't want it to be some disgusting rando, but
Well, at least she got a cool story out of it. Disgusting rando. She had no idea who this was.
She got a book out of it.
yeah.
She was like, oh, it's nice. He's pretending
She
he
got a
doesn't know
book
who I
out
am.
of
She
it.
got a book out of it.
You did get a book out of it.
God damn. She's not the brightest. How old is she? 21?
She's only 21.
I think she's younger.
Younger?
The girl.
She's not 21?
I think she's like 19, but I don't know. I don't think they mentioned age.
I don't know. I feel like he's at least 10 years older than her.
I hope
I
not.
can't. I
But when
can't
they
back
said
up
when
this
they were
information.
kids.
They both were kids.
She would go visit him. So
Yeah, but-
Maybe
that's
not
made.
that big of an age gap.
The only reason I'm saying that is because he said something about she said something about something happening 10 years before she was born, but he was alive.
Okay. I should find this. book.
Finding this stuff is really hard for me.
But I need this.
Okay, when were they speaking about? I think they were talking about whenever he had gotten taken and they were using him for his blood.
And that was 10 years before.
Wait, so
No.
how did she visit him when they were kids?
I'm saying.
She snuck down there. She
Yeah,
snuck
but then-
outside.
Through the grass.
Yeah, but also, yeah, it doesn't make sense because they said they had a guard outside the thing all the time. Because her cousin or whatever was the guard outside, and that's how he knew her so well. Knew that guy so well.
Yeah.
They made
No,
a comment
Eric, so.
about the guard, but I can't remember what.
Yeah, that's what I'm
He
saying.
said Stieg was the one who watched him. That's why he knew Eric's name.
Yeah, because he was trying to help her. Like, he was trying to save her. He was running after her, and then she knew he.
And then he
knew her.
said, Eric, stop this.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I thought she was saying that, and then I reread it, and I was like, oh, that's Stieg.
Stieg?
Stieg, the guy that was watching the guard that went after them. Let's just see if I can't look it up.
The one she was
honestly.
hoping that would disappear while she ran with him to upstairs. He did technically.
Yeah,
I think he went to go hoe around.
Go around.
everyone's a hoe.
Moral of the story: don't be a hoe.
You'll get kidnapped by some sexy deranged pirate.
Or you won't be able to save the person you're supposed to be watching because you're hoeing.
Be smart.
Ah, it was because they said his dad was killed 10 turns before she was born. Yeah. His dad was killed before she was born, 10 years before the war. But his dad was killed after he got captured.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's like 15 years old, like between 15 and 10 years older than her.
He despised us for the war when it was your people who attacked
So he
first.
probably was like 11 or like 12, because he said he was still a kid too.
Yeah, so they were saying that her people killed the king of the Ever, his dad. And she said it was 20 years ago, and only after he attacked one of her people. Bruh. So his dad died 20 years ago.
So he is in his 30s.
No, his dad died 20 years ago, but his dad died 10 years before she was born.
Yes.
His
He's
dad,
in his 30s.
his, yeah. So the whole,
I was like, yeah.
you're in charge of this. You gotta make us a timeline.
Boom.
I was like, yeah. He's about 30 years old.
He's about 10. He's at least 10 years older than her. And I think they said somewhere in the beginning that she was turning 21 or she's been on this earth for
So
21
she
years.
went over to this guy that's like 10 years older than her in this jail cell and was reading her kid's book.
She's crazy. God. And you knew he was in a cell. She said in the cell. She said she did say that she was like in hopes that she could create peace or whatever, and that she could approach his like in it or his nice side or whatever.
So technically, while he was in the cell, the war wasn't as bad yet, or was the war already going full on because he was captured? Because they said it was for retaliation for taking the son. So did he already take his son back?
No, because they still had him. God damn it.
I don't know.
Like that war, I'm sure like put a war.
That's why I need a timeline. There was no. Well, let's go to the prologue. I need more notes.
I gotta make a timeline.
You definitely need to make a timeline. Oh, bruh. I'm gonna read y'all. I'm gonna read y'all this author's note. Ready?
Okay.
Welcome to the dark world of the Ever. I hope you enjoy the book and the deep possessive romance between Livia and Eric. That is the reason for this note. Some might find early actions of our morally gray Eric King the kind that blur lines of right and well brutal. He's not snuggly, at least not until we peel back some layers. So know that some of his actions are dark and vicious. The world of the Ever is built from the world. Oh, it's good. It's fine. This is from a different series. Please note, my nautical friends, that although I did research on swashbuckling lifestyle, that this is a fantasy book. And I've taken liberties with my Evership that might differ from the historical accuracy of the vessel sailing the Caribbean seas. Be aware, although the series stands alone from the Broken Kingdom, some characters will be seen in this book. That could be unintentional spoilers for a few reveals in book 1 or 2 of the Broken Series. For readers who are joining here on the Tales of the Broken Kingdoms finale, welcome to the World Beneath the Waves. The Ever King takes place approximately 20 years after the events in Dance of Kings. So maybe we're confused because we didn't read the series before this one.
There's a series before this one?
The Broken Kingdom.
Madison, you can never pick a book ever again.
So Eric is in the Broken Kingdoms series, but he was little Eric then, and now he's grown up and he's back with a vengeance.
We are putting a pause to a book, and we're
No. Oh my god, I'll go read the first 6 books.
There's 6 books prior to this.
Alright, let's go see.
That's crazy.
Let's go look it
I
up.
need you to read all 6, and then
Give me Allie's phone.
It's by my butt right here to my right.
Oh.
I heard by your butt.
She did say that, but she said by her butt.
I was like,
where?
9. There's 9.
I need to read all 9 books.
Let's start a new book
summarize.
now.
Oh my god!
Pause this and then
Summarize it in like 3 hours.
Are you giving me a week?
Yeah.
7 days to read 9 books?
You're always complaining that you need something to read and for us to hurry up, so this is for you.
How long are the books?
2 pages.
You wish! 322. Look at the main character.
322 times.
Look at the main character.
You don't want to read that book.
She said, ew.
Oh my.
Look, she looks pissed. She looks like a pygmy bitchy boss girl. Bitchy boss girl. This book came out October 1st, 2021.
I repeated.
She can't hear me. She's asleep. Oh, LJ Andrews is a woman. For some reason, I thought she was a man.
Look, a hair.
She was eating here.
So, somebody here is gonna go read the Broken Kingdom series.
Not I.
Not high.
I gotta make a timeline.
So someone here is gonna make a timeline for us.
I looked up
maybe
summary of 6 books
Shit,
for.
9 books.
9
I
books
I
of
usually
the
have to
Broken
read
Kingdom
that. I have to read the series
to know
to
how
know,
to
like,
know the
actual
what the
timeline.
war is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so someone has to read.
Madison.
I opt to
Sorry.
give up on the series.
No, we're reading the first one, and then after that, if Madison makes us read the second one when it's her turn again.
If she wants to start from the very beginning.
If she wants us to go back a series.
Maybe she's read it.
No, I don't
No,
think
she
she has.
hasn't.
Is that it? We're good?
Any more comments about the book?
Oh.
I'm severely fighting that Rourke is dead. He's not dead. He will forever live in my heart. This poor little 9-year-old.
You'll probably find out about him in the 3rd book.
Rude. Forget all about him.
You were like, who was that? Oh my
I don't know. We're gonna find out that her parents really do suck, and they kidnapped this little boy, and she doesn't want to believe it because she thinks her family is perfect. Whatever.
In denial.
In denial, and I hate that because it's like, I mean, honestly, I'd be in denial too. My parents would never. Oh, did they? That's crazy.
Only
sometimes
if.
you just don't know,
and she's still stuck on the if. If they did this, if they were to really have done this.
Well, also you gotta think you've been raised with your parents.
But she also knows that there's a part of them that could do that.
Yeah.
Like she literally said, if mom or dad, if like dad was in trouble, mom would do anything. If mom was in trouble, dad would do anything.
Yeah.
There's nothing they wouldn't do. So she knows they could. She just doesn't know if they did.
Listen, it's hard to believe the parents. Like,
I know. I said it. I would do the same thing. I'm like, there's no way. Yeah. Not my parents. Yeah.
It's very easy to be in denial and
What are you doing?
She's trying to stuff her back in.
No, I think she's just going.
I want to like cross her arms like a dead person.
No.
Auntie Allie band. Auntie Allie is canceled.
Her little arms are too chubby.
Canceled like medicine with photos.
She don't like it. Yeah.
So I don't want to be dead.
She wants to be free.
Of course not. Well, so this has been the Dragon Podcast reading the Everking.
Yeah, we were totally on topic the whole time.
The entire time. This is probably like an hour and a half long, and the entire time we're just talking about
Yeah, only like good information is not.
Oh, we have to end it on so far. I like it. She likes it.
All I say is it's interesting.
Oh my god.
It's definitely different.
This one has 47 minutes, and yours has an hour and 10 minutes.
Okay, so we're peacing out.
Watch, you can't hear any of it. These
Thumbnail.
mics are so shitty.
Oh, we have to post their thumbnail.
Yeah, absolutely.
How would they pose?
Pirates?
Yeah.
You go. She's disgusted with that idea.
So what the fuck? What is wrong with y'all?
She did peace sign. You're a fake pirate. Ma'am.
Wait, what? Am I missing one?
No, I said you're a pirate. Today you are in the fantasy, so you don't do the peace sign. Anyway, bye. Bye.